a decade ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before. Kitchen Stadium, a giant cooking arena. The motivation for spending his fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations. To realize his dream, he started choosing the top chefs of various styles of cooking. And he named his men the Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary skills. Iron Chef Japanese is Rokusaburo Michiba. Iron Chef French is Hiroyuki Sakai. Iron Chef Chinese is Chen Kenichi. And Masahiko Kobe is Iron Chef Italian. Kitchen Stadium is the arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from all over the world. Both the Iron Chef and Challenger have 1 hour to tackle the theme ingredient of the day, using all their senses, skills, creativity. They're to prepare artistic dishes never tasted before. And if ever a challenger wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever. Every battle, reputations are on the line in Kitchen Stadium, where master chefs pit their artistic creations against each other. What inspiration will today's challenger bring? And how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on!
If memory serves me right, I have never been quite so disappointed. Recent days have been quite humiliating.
It's the challenger! Okabe wins it! Amazing! It's the challenger, Zhang! Incredible! Beating Ichiba, his first loss in 9 months!
On top of the 2 consecutive losses in recent matches of my Iron Chefs, tragic news has fallen on my ears. Iron Chef Michiba has been hospitalized. The fatigue of all the battles he has fought recently has taken its toll.
I feel very sorry for the inconvenience that I'm causing to everyone. We all know that nothing is more important than good health. And I guess I just need a break to recover from this. After this, I'll probably be okay. Really, to all the staff members and to Sakai-san and to Chen-san, I really apologize for the inconvenience. I'll try to make it back soon. Maybe after a month or 2, I think. I'd just like to concentrate on getting well now.
The fall of the great Michiba adds to my misery, multiplied with news of a challenge that could not have come at a worse time from the great Sabatini, the very first restaurant that brought genuine Italian cuisine to Japan. Their headquarters in Rome is world-renowned for its tradition in excellence. The man in charge of what goes on all the menus of the head and branch restaurants around the world is, of course, the legendary Don Sabatini. Mr. Sabatini has personally selected a chef to compete in my Kitchen Stadium. The challenger, head chef of Sabatini Roppongi, Yukihiro Noda. Noda joined Sabatini's Aoyama restaurant at age 24. To his surprise, Noda realized that the owner Don Sabatini himself was in the ring, personally overseeing the training of all chefs. Required constantly to prove themselves by applying the skills and knowledge acquired onto the dishes tested by Don Sabatini.
I felt like I was tested all the time. Don used to say Noda's food is either really great or really off the wall, you know.
Noda, at age 30, was promoted to sous chef, but soon resigned the hard-earned rank and left for Italy to challenge himself to create his own world based on Sabatini's teachings.
The fact that I came to realize when I was in Italy was that you need incredible energy to protect the traditions of Sabatini. I mean, how hard it is to do that.
At age 35, he was called back by Sabatini once again to head his branch in Roppongi. Noda's creations are based in the traditions handed down by the great Don Sabatini, combined with his own disciplined yet inventive style. Diversity and excellence of his dishes are truly inspired. So now Noda sees the hour of glory. Without doubt, Don Sabatini and Michiba as well look on with great expectations.
I know I can win.
Get him, Noda. Do your best.
The mood around Kitchen Stadium's been a bit down. Iron Chefs losing 2 in a row, and now Michiba sidelined. To try and brighten things up, our guests today are a newlywed couple, kabuki actor Nakamoto Hashinosuke and actress Hiroko Mita. Welcome.
Pleasure to be here.
Mita-san, if I may, how are your cooking skills now that you're a newlywed wife?
I watch the show every week, trying to learn more, but I'm not sure. What do you think?
Oh, she's come a really long way. Really.
Oh. Okay, supportive comment there. Now, have you two ever been to Sabatini before?
I hear so much about them, but we've never been there. So I'm asking him to take me there sometime soon.
Maybe you could take us there.
Well, let me think about that. At any rate, enjoy the experience today. We're glad to have you here.
Yes.
And our commentator, Dr. Yukio Hattori. Doc?
Always a pleasure.
All right, let's bring on Chairman Kaga.
Japan, いや、アジアに本格的イタリア料理を伝え教えたサバティーニ。そのイタリア料理界のドンがついに寵愛する天才日本人シェフを送り込んでまいりました。さあ皆さん、大きな拍手でお迎えください。サバティーニ六本木店料理長野田幸宏。
And here they come. Don Sabatini leading the way, bringing in Noda. Sabatini's got restaurants around the world today. His man will be critiqued here in Kitchen Stadium.
Buongiorno, molto contento di essere qui con voi.
He said he's very happy to be here.
こちらこそどうもありがとうございます。
Grazie.
今日この勝負でもし負けたらドンは何とおっしゃるでしょう。
Mamma mia, perhaps.
さすがイタリア料理です。さあ、それでは我が美食アカデミーが誇る3人の鉄人を登場させたいところですが、道場お休みです。
Ah, devo riposare un mese.
Ah, oggi si è preso il giorno di riposo, mi fa lavorare a noi, insomma. Ecco, va bene.
Ho paura,
さあ、それでは2人だけ蘇るがいいアイハンシェフ。
Now ascending in the Kitchen Stadium, the nation's culinary leaders, your Iron Chefs. Iron Chef Chinese, Chen Kenichi. And Iron Chef French, Hiroyuki Sakai. Even without the presence of Iron Chef Japanese Michiba, here they stand, the invincible men of culinary skills.
さあ、誰と戦う？
Shin-san, please.
All right, Chen-san on the spot against Don Sabatini's man in Japan. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, the Szechuan sage, son of the god of Szechuan cooking Chen Kanmin. His lineage, his talent, his fiery creations have placed him atop Chinese cuisine in Japan. Today, a tough task trying to get the Iron Chefs back in the win column.
サバティーニ。その名前を聞いたときに私はピンときたのです。サバティ ではあまりにも安直すぎます。そこでサバと同様庶民に親しまれ、しかも弱い魚にしたのです。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。
All right, Don Sabatini, a man with restaurants around the world, bringing in the head chef of his Roppongi branch, Challenger Noda, against Iron Chef Chen, who's under added pressure to stop the Iron Chef's two-battle losing streak. We are set. Let's get it on. Pango Gong, we are on. And with the Iron Chef, Sakai and Michiba having lost the last two battles, Chen indeed on the spot today, but doesn't seem to be letting of the added burden get to him. All smiles up there is the Iron Chef, mumbling something to himself too. And so's the chairman, but those smiles are covering up. I mean, there's been a little extra tension around here. And how about sardines? Do you two like them?
Oh, I love them. I mean, come to think of it, the first thing she cooked for me was a sardine dish.
It was embarrassing. It was simple, stewing sardines with cured plums.
Oh, okay, that sounds good. I love that. That's great.
Bringing back sweet memories. Perfect theme for you two today. From the floor, Shinichiro, to go.
I briefly spoke with Don Sabatini and asked him what he thinks about a sardines theme, and he said sardines are a very good choice. They can be an appetizer, added to pasta, a main dish in the Italian food, special dishes too. A wonderful choice that'll work to our advantage.
All right, thanks.
You do have a big advantage.
An Italian chef would have the upper hand with this theme ingredient, Doc.
I do concur.
Which means that Chen will be having to play from behind against this challenger, and if he goes down 3 in a row, people are going to be thinking Iron Chefs are showing signs of rust these days or something.
Well, in authentic Szechuan food, sardines, of course, aren't used. They only use freshwater fish.
Oh.
So in this sense, he's going to have to resort to a non-Szechuan technique to complete this fish. It's going to be interesting.
So with this ingredient, this will be a bit tricky for him to negotiate today.
I think he's going to have a tough battle on his hands here, yeah.
All right. We'll see. Yes.
A surprise from the Iron Chef side. I've just been informed that the Iron Chef is getting his ice cream machine ready.
Sardine ice cream? That is a pretty wild piece of news right there. Now on the challenger's side, looks like he's working some pasta dough right there.
That is what it looks like, yeah.
Yes. This dough is just a simple mix of flour and water so far. Back to you.
All right, got it.
That makes sense.
Chef Noda, the head man in the kitchen of Sabatini's Roppongi branch, and in the 60 minutes of cooking, he'll be trying to replicate the flavors of Rome cooking for us. Don Sabatini's ideal. Of course, Rome not built in a day, but can the flavors of Rome be perfected in 1 hour? We'll see.
You know, I watch this show every week, and normally the challengers are frantic or panicky, but this guy's as cool as a cucumber.
He is cool, yes.
He's very calm, don't you think?
Despite his age, yeah.
That tells us his level of confidence, maybe.
I would tend to think so, yes. And now over here, Chen.
He's adding flour?
Iron Chef.
Frying?
Gonna fry these, Doc?
I imagine, yeah. It's okay to leave the innards in. It adds a bit of bitterness, which makes it all the better, really.
Oh, I see.
And he could possibly go with the sweet and sour sauce after frying these puppies.
In Chinese, that could be.
That's a very good possibility.
Do we have rice?
All right. And hey, you hear that? Challenger Noda, the Italian chef, saying that he wants rice over there.
I heard that.
Yes.
Risotto?
Noda possibly thinking risotto in the early going here.
Fried rice?
Okay, he's got something there. What is that?
Challenger side here.
Yes, this is the challenger, right?
So I've got that set up for Noda, and one of the pots in front of him there too. I'd have to guess he's got some tomato sauce in one of them. This is the other one.
The rice is going in.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a correction to make regarding the information about the challenger's dough. Sorry about that. The ingredients are dry yeast, sugar, flour, and hot water. And it sounds like he'll be using it not as a pasta, but as a dough, as a pizza dough, to be exact.
All right, pizza.
Okay.
And now Chen hunkered over the food processor there, filled with sardines.
Oh, the chopped fish.
He wants a taste of it.
And this would be for...
I imagine a fish meatball.
Okay, fish balls there.
That's what it looks like anyway. That would be my guess.
And they have fish balls in Chinese cooking?
Not using sardines, but with other fish,
Okay, but Chen making sardine fish balls today with the theme ingredient. And now Noda with some bell peppers, red and yellow.
So colorful.
Bright colors.
Zucchini there, too.
Right, yeah.
Chopping it all up.
Italian colors.
Yeah, very bright. It's got that whole Italian image.
Very pretty.
And I noticed the Iron Chef added flour to the ground fish.
Right here.
Fish balls. Yeah.
Big ones.
Kusan.
Yes.
Iron Chef Chen added the following ingredients to his sardine paste fish balls: dried shiitake mushrooms, arrowhead plant, salt, and egg yolk.
All right, arrowhead or kuai.
Right, okay. So that'd be mainly for the texture.
The challengers added something.
Oh, anchovy paste.
Oh, yes, in that.
Right in here.
Yeah.
Okay, and so Noda going to make some sardine paste as well.
And ginger.
Grating it there, yes.
Really? Okay.
A masking agent for the smell.
Right, exactly, yeah. And I think you'll see the Iron Chef repeating the process.
Okay, another go around here.
Oh, and he's got milk, is it?
Milk.
What?
That means,
So this to go over to the ice cream machine? Is this what it may mean?
Hattori-san, question. First time Chen chopped up the fish cylindrically.
Right, yeah.
Now I see him filleting the fish first for this one.
Yeah.
Well, what's the difference?
Well, bones versus without bones, really.
Yeah, okay.
It just doesn't want any bones in the ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
So goes the milk.
Okay, pouring it in.
milk.
Oh, boy, what is this going to taste like?
I don't like what I'm imagining.
Is this really what we think it is?
Look, sour cream.
Sour cream it is.
Okay.
For adding sourness and making it like yogurt?
I'm sure he's never actually tried this before.
I heard him say miso, too.
Miso?
I think so.
Miso?
For what? What would the miso
For
be
a
there
bit
for?
of sweetness, maybe?
Unbelievable. Iron Chef Chen.
No, I'm
We
willing.
think this is all for sardine ice cream, huh? Would that be a 30-second flavor?
I would be willing to put money down that he's never tried this before.
All right, back with the challenger here.
Okay, with the fish meatballs.
And check it out. Using a pair of spoons to shape them, the fish balls right there, and then over into the pot. Sardine fish balls, Italian
I
style.
can't wait to check out the difference in flavor.
Right. Wonder if he's got any olive oil in them.
Oh, I imagine there is, yeah.
Okay, and now Chen, taste test there.
Taste test.
Pretty good.
I don't believe him.
I'm not kidding. Kusan.
Yes.
I asked Iron Chef Chen the big question, how his ice cream is coming along, and he replied, hey, this is an experiment. Everything is an experiment. I won't know how it is until it's finished.
Throwing it all together.
Yeah, but he's happy because it was better than he thought.
Yes, he's jumping around.
Yeah, but you don't know. After the chill this, anything can happen.
The challenger has raw pieces here.
Okay, all right, Noda.
Okay. Carpaccio.
Yes, it looks like it.
Okay, definitely looked raw.
You're right. And slightly marinated, I believe.
Okay, with a vinegar marinade,
Yes,
perhaps?
I think
And he has definitely done something to it.
Okay, now here, over to the ice cream machine.
Oh, it was true
In
then.
it goes. Sardine ice cream
I
on the
can't
way.
believe it.
Oh, this could turn ugly.
Challenging undertaking here. Chen taking sardines where no chef's ever taken them before.
Wow.
Chen taking sardines where no chef's ever taken them before. It's a huge roll of the dice, but if it works, the payoff could be just as good. So the ice cream chilling on Chen's side now. Challenger Noda, contents of that one looking good.
Very nice looking.
Yes.
Yeah, it's almost an image, a whole Mediterranean culture there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Call it sardine fishball stew. Not a dazzling name.
Sounds a little too plain for it, doesn't it?
But it does live up to the home cooking of Rome that Don Sabatini tries to incorporate into his recipes.
Now, if we can get a shot over at Chen's side here.
Okay, right there.
Yeah, he's added some hot spices to
A
this.
soup right there, a brilliant,
Wow.
hot-looking red. Yes.
Yeah, in this pot, the Iron Chef has hot bean paste, scallions, red and white miso, ginger, and Chinese broth.
Wow, with red miso too.
Okay, I think this is for the fish balls, but I am just guessing on this one.
Would be nice with meatballs and vegetables.
He fried the fish balls, correct?
I think so. Yeah, right there. There you go.
Okay, so these would go in then?
The meatballs look okay as they are, but in the soup it'll taste so much better.
Well, you know, it would be nice if we could have a taste test as we go along here.
And chopping up some winter melon now for a stew, I imagine.
Okay, Iron Chef there.
Together?
And now
some
these here.
scallops, is it? Dried scallops?
Scallops, yes.
Okay, and the winter melon.
Going in.
Look, the hot one. And 30 minutes gone, 30 to go, second half of the Sardines Battle.
This will be great when it's done.
Oh, I love eating these in summer.
Yeah, and work up a good sweat. Good for the
You know,
body.
Chen is really aggressive today with this one and the ice cream too.
Oh, look at this. Shark fin as well.
Oh, man.
gosh.
Okay, well, let me point something out here. Shark fin, obviously one of the most luxurious ingredients on the planet, right? And then we've got sardine meatballs, which is kind of plain, really. But this is going to be a really I don't know, how do you say it? A dramatic contrast with the two dishes, don't you think? He's being very creative here today.
What else is new? He's got something for the high rollers and for those of us on a budget. He is a joy to watch.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, there they go.
Fish balls going in.
All right, well, we called that one.
Wow.
Oh, great looking.
This would be great to have with steamed rice.
Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Chen trying to find favor with the flavor of that one. Now, Noda, these fillets here, they've been battered?
It's a very thin layer, but I think so, yeah.
And frying up nicely.
So this would be meunière by technique.
Pan-fried with batter works for me.
Yeah, the French term meunière basically means a shop that sells flour.
Okay. And listen to the sounds of sizzle.
Yeah, now the question is, how is he going to finish these up, though? Oh, look at this.
It's coming out.
Okay.
The ice cream?
Okay. I'm hoping this will become an appetizer.
I still can't imagine
come on
what
now.
it'll taste like.
Start with the sardine ice cream.
Well, I wouldn't want to end with this as a dessert, to be honest.
We're the ones eating it.
Hey, who wouldn't want to try this?
Did he add balsamic vinegar as well?
This on the other side, you mean?
Oh, yeah, the Challenger. Right here, this one.
In the frying pan.
Yeah, the frying. Can we get a close up? There you go.
Okay, right on it. Balsamic vinegar there.
Okay.
And gently dropping in those pan-fried fillets that he completed just a few moments ago. Challenger Noda with this.
Yeah, putting them right in there. That could be very good. Very straightforward, isn't it?
Looks great. Look at those things.
Sizzling away.
Kuzan?
Yes.
The Challenger tells me that he'll be serving these in what we call kabayaki style here in Japan, just like grilled eel on rice.
All right.
Oh, wow. That's a different approach, isn't it?
Fried sardine on rice, balsamic flavor, Italian style, that one will be?
Yeah, so it's balsamic vinegar instead of the usual soy sauce.
Wonder if it's a variation on a Sabatini dish.
Oh, white wine, too.
I don't think the Don knows anything about this.
Sardine kabayaki.
I wouldn't know if there's anything like this in Italy either. It's a Noda original.
Oh, tomato sauce.
Just added on right there.
Yeah, you're right.
Sauce.
Wow.
Now it's got to be a Noda one-off, this one.
Definitely.
All right, and now back with the Iron Chef, and a nice presentation here. Looks like some sashimi.
Yeah, you're right.
And this has got to be a first for him as well.
I'd have to say so.
Definitely Iron Chef Chinese with some sardine sashimi. Hard to imagine him ever having made this one before. Sometimes, though, the best defense, a good offense, and Chen has been on the offensive attack throughout this battle today.
Oh, the Challenger has something new here.
Okay, right over here.
Looks almost like a spring roll, doesn't it?
Kuzan?
Yes.
The mixture that you see on these spring roll sheets is made from scallions and sardine meat.
All right, just a simple combo.
So perhaps fried then.
All right, and I can see that he's got a pot loaded with oil on the stove over on his side, and they're making the fold over, so all in all, likely some sardine spring rolls.
Right, yeah.
Fry those up.
Kuzan,
Yes.
I can't get over the fact that Challenger's dishes are looking very non-Italian, so I just had to ask him if they ever served these kind of things at Sabatini, to which he replied, no, these are first-time original recipes that I'm making specifically to fight this battle.
All right, and that's the good approach here. The head man at Sabatini and Roppongi relying on his creativity. Free-flowing original dishes not from the Sabatini menu.
Well, I hear this man's name quite a bit in the chef's circle because a lot of restaurants are kind of headhunting him. And his price tag in the market is
that good?
Going up, yeah.
Oh, the Iron Chef is making his sauce now.
It's Italian, doesn't it?
Look at this from Chen.
Yeah, it looks very Italian. It's, what is that?
Olive
Parsley?
Okay, maybe some wine there?
Vinegar, I think.
Vinegar?
Wine vinegar, perhaps.
Okay, it's not Chinese style at all, this one by Chen.
Okay, and what's he got now? Oh, it's balsamic vinegar here.
You kidding?
Wow.
My, oh my. And now back with Noda, and there's a tomato paste, I believe.
That'll add a nice body.
But where's it going, this one?
The pizza's not ready yet.
It could be a tomato paste for the pizza, though.
Okay.
Tell me when it's 10 minutes to go.
All right, you'll have to wait on that one for the Challenger.
15 minutes to go. We don't see anything looking like
Could be
pizza.
a pizza sauce, though.
What did he add just now?
Yes, what was that?
That was, what, tomato paste and spicy stuff? Oh, look at this. There you go.
I see paste,
Okay,
yeah.
yes.
Not Chinese.
Oh, a lot of cross-cuisine attempts today.
Wow, yeah, the Challenger is stepping right into the Chinese boundary here, isn't it?
Italian chef using Chinese hot bean paste, under 15 minutes
Kuzan.
left. Yes.
When asked about the number of dishes that both the Challenger and the Iron Chef say they will have 4 dishes today. Back to you.
Thanks, Ota. Your 4 against mine, and both chefs encroaching on the other's culinary territory with this one.
Oh, this is pretty. The Challenger's dish here.
Noda's got one done here.
Oh, yeah.
Looks very nice.
That's what, caviar as well.
And we've seen this pattern before.
Right, the Tai Chi symbol.
Only this time, the Chinese cultural motif is coming at you courtesy of an Italian chef.
Funny.
Challenger Noda. Whoa. And now encroaching onto cultural territory.
This is so interesting.
And Challenger Noda delivering a fastball to Chen high and tight on the inside. That'll get your your attention?
This is shagotsai.
Okay, and Chen's got rice to go with this? You'd need rice for this one, right?
Yeah, he's got the rice cooker going, right?
Oh, there's the rice cooker.
So they do have it?
Yeah, I think it's done, isn't it?
Okay. Rice done. It should be served with what we saw earlier?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and now we've got that confirmed. You'd need it with rice?
Oh, the challenger's dishing something out.
A home-style stew.
Right there, Roman flavors, home cooking style from Challenger Noda.
The challenger is dishing something out.
Oh, a home-style stew.
Roman flavors, home cooking style from Chef Noda right there.
Now, this is zuppa, or soup in Italian. I actually think it means type of soup.
Okay, zuppa, soup, okay.
The Iron Chef has finished frying something.
These are the smaller sardines, I believe.
All right, yes, they are done there.
Oh, the small ones he was battering in the beginning, huh?
Right.
Right, yeah, you can just eat the whole thing as is.
Heads and tails all together.
He's fried them, too.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Over here, the fried spring rolls.
Okay, that's what we thought would happen.
Sardine spring rolls.
Right.
Coming at you. Yes.
Yeah, I asked Challenger Noda if he thought he would finish everything on time, and he said, yes, I think I'll make it. But then I said, well, what about your pizza dough? And he said, I'm not sure about that one yet. Depends on how much time I have left.
All right, thanks. And there you hear it, 10 minutes left. And what does that mean for Noda and his pizza? I wonder.
Rice wine.
Oh, rice wine, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that.
There's a Chinese rice wine, right?
Added here?
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
what's he doing?
Too adventurous, huh?
Another blow. Noda using Chinese liqueur there.
And the Challenger is scooping some risotto in the bowls, right?
It's got scallions in there, too.
Oh, okay, yellow ones, right?
Kuzan?
Yes.
The Challenger just added some Parmesan cheese to this, and like you said, yellow scallions to his risotto.
All right, thanks,
cheese
Ota.
too.
Scallions and Parmesan cheese to the risotto.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, my. Wow. Totally unexpected.
Well, he said he'd be doing that.
Similar to grilled eel over rice there.
Yeah, it's just like it, isn't it?
Not grilled eel, but sardine kabayaki on rice.
On, what do you call it?
Actually,
Washi-don?
on risotto. Pretty inventive stroke here from Challenger Noda.
Wow.
Smelling fine, too.
Perfect for a quick lunch backstage.
That would be nice.
Anytime. And Noda finally starting to break a sweat, and now back with the Iron Chef. Wants some sweet cooking sake.
Oh, and using the innards here.
Ooh, right here.
Okay. Let's see how he finishes this up.
Sardine innard sauce.
Yeah, it will be a bit bitter.
Should be.
Yeah.
Ginger and...
Oh, hang on. I know. It's for the fritter.
The fried ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Stir-fried together?
Stir-fried or for a dip.
Oh, that'll be so good. Wow.
All right, now Noda here rolling out the pizza dough. Getting pretty late in the game for this one, though.
Will he make it?
Let's see, a little more than 5 minutes left on the clock. He's going to have to bust it from here on out.
Yeah.
Oh, the ice cream.
Oh,
there it is.
really gonna have it.
One of the all-time wildest Iron Chef adventures, sardine ice cream. Got a slice of lemon down under and resting on some shiso leaves right there. Wow. You two are the guinea pigs.
The Challenger.
And I think just added Chinese vine berries.
The Iron Chef?
No, the Challenger. In the soup. Vine berries are supposed to be good for the eyes.
More Chinese ingredients being used by Noda here.
Yeah, they're also used in Chinese herbal medicine. As I said before, it's good for the sight.
And that one, very good looking, right up on top of it.
Oh, the Iron Chef has finished stir-frying the fried ones.
Check it out.
Oh, right, done. Oh,
and
wow.
resting
that looks
between
good.
portions of fried spinach.
Wow.
Okay, so one of Chen's dishes finished right there.
Yeah, it's a good one too, isn't it?
This is so intriguing.
Wonderful.
Iron Chef Chen still in attack mode today.
The Challenger has his pizza crust.
Okay, there it is, and going into the oven right now.
Does he have enough time?
Let's a little over 3.5 minutes left, that's all.
That's it, just 3?
Down to crunch time here, about 3.5 minutes to go in this battle. Pizza into the oven.
Boy, he might have to give up on this because you can't do pizza in a microwave for this battle.
How many dishes has he finished so far?
Not too sure yet.
3 to 4. 4, I think.
He's already got 4?
Oh, you're right. All right, there's 4.
Okay,
Yes, he does.
a quartet in the books.
Finish before time.
Okay.
Kuzan.
Yes.
I just had to ask Challenger Noda why he used so many Chinese ingredients, and he just looked at me and said, "You probably think I'm pretty weird, huh?" And on the question of time, he told me that he would make it and not to worry.
Says he'll make it. Pizza going in right now. Thin crust pie into the oven right there.
3 minutes to go.
And 3 minutes left. Noda going for it. Thin crust, extremely thin, but still, can he get that one done and out in 3 minutes, Doc?
Probably just. Barely,
All right,
yeah.
sardine Sardine Battle approaching the finish line. Both chefs feeling inspired, getting ready to deliver some mind-boggling dishes. Each one getting into the other's playbook of their respective cuisines. Now, challenger Noda here.
And this is the one with hot bean paste in
Yes,
it,
the
right?
tomato sauce.
Okay.
With a hint of Chinese flavor.
Okay, a tad spicy.
Yeah, the whole thing is Chinese in style, really.
Right, mysterious.
Fried spring rolls.
I mean, if they served each other's dishes, we wouldn't be able to tell.
All right, the rice is ready here on Chen's side.
Iron Chef has cooked plain rice.
Got that ready for the stew. And now a minute to go. The final 60 seconds of a crazy 60 minutes of cooking with sardines. Chen trying to halt the losing skid at 2.
I'm worried about that pizza.
Noda's got to hurry it up on that.
Well, a minute's quite long, actually. He'll be okay.
Well, it's been a rough week for the Gourmet Academy. Iron Chefs going down the last 2 times out. Chen working hard to reverse their fortunes. Noda, he'd love to be the 3rd challenger in a row to waltz out of here with a win. And if that happens, Don Sabatini's going to be burning up the phone lines back to Italy with news of his man besting the Iron Chef Chinese. And now, under 30 seconds, and there he is, Noda pulling out the pizza from the oven. Still got to get it plated. Over to the board now to slice it up. He is cutting it close here. 15 seconds left. It's a race against the clock. How tight is this?
10 seconds.
Now the pizza's cut. 10 seconds left. Collecting the pieces and now over to the plates and looking like they are going to get it done. Yes, in the final seconds they are counting down, and that's it. Winner finish. The cooking's done. The Sardine Battle is over.
You seem to be cruising with time to spare throughout.
No, I wasn't cruising at all.
Really?
It wasn't what I expected, so I was a bit surprised, and I spent too much time filleting them. Didn't have the time and tried to do too much.
Well, you know, your dishes are really very unique, using a lot of Chinese ingredients and so forth. How did they turn out?
I'm not sure. Some of them were ad-lib. Maybe I was haunted by Chen-san.
You were pretty adventurous making ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Hey, well, with mackerel. Oh, no. What was the ingredient?
Sardines.
Right.
Sardines.
Sorry about that. I don't use that fish in everyday cooking, honestly speaking. So I said to myself, why not go wild? Whatever the result, meeting the challenge for something new was my thing today. My challenger was from Sabatini.
Right.
So I admit I was thinking about Italian food a bit. Yeah.
And the results?
Not bad, I think.
Challenger Noda is offering 4 dishes. First, marinated sardines with broad bean sauce and caviar. Presented in a Tai Chi symbol, it's a visual challenge to Chen. The broad bean sauce harkens the arrival of summer. Second, sardine spring rolls, tomato sauce, and hot bean paste. The use of the hot bean paste does the job of adding flavor while at the same time masking the strong smell of sardines. Third is sardine meatball soup, Italian flavor. A first effort for Noda, making sardine meatballs in a stew that's spiced up with red chili. And it works to be a superb match for the pizza crust crackers, which are lightly flavored with rosemary. Last is sautéed sardines on risotto with the Japanese-style presentation. Under the braised sardines are yellow scallions mixed in the risotto, adding an Asian touch to his closing dish. Iron Chef Chen is also offering 4 dishes. He starts with an only-in-kitchen stadium appetizer, sardine mousse with plum sauce. The smell of sardines is masked with milk. Smooth in texture, deep in flavor, a wonderful harmony is achieved with the plum sauce. Second, sardine sashimi with scallion sauce, made after Chen confirmed the freshness of the theme ingredient. The texture of the vegetables is the key in this dish, and their flavors are enhanced by 1, the slight bitterness of the sardines, and 2, the wine vinegar in the sauce. Stir-fried sardines, sardine heads qualifying for the palates of discerning tasters. Fried spinach and the texture of fried sardines are tied together by the bitterness of the innards. Last, sardine stew, Szechuan flavor, using sardines instead of pork. The texture of shark's fins and the winter melon, which has absorbed the flavors of all the players in the stew, make for luxurious sardine eating. With steamed rice, it's a great way to finish the meal. Don Sabatini, like a trainer for a boxer, he's the coach for his chefs at his restaurants around the world. Serving great Italian food in the Sabatini tradition takes incredible enthusiasm, and the head chef of Sabatini's Roppongi branch has it. Today's challenger, Yukihiro Noda. And Noda goes for a cross-cuisine battle against Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi. Chairman Kaga unveils the theme ingredient, a fish popular with the masses, 4 crates full of sardines. Challenger Noda mixes and matches his own and other cuisines in his 4 dishes. Iron Chef Chen finishes with an ever-explorative set of 4 as well. And now, the moment of truth, tasting and judgment. On the panel today for the Sardine Battle are former Lower House member Shinichiro Kurimoto, actress Hiroko Mita, kabuki actor Nakamoto Hashinosuke, and culinary critic Asako Kishi. First, the dishes of challenger Noda.
The broad beans, I should say, create quite an impact as an ingredient. I was thinking that it might overpower the sardines, but, well, the sauce is not doing any harm. In actuality, it's really a nice sauce, yeah.
The broad bean sauce is really what helps us feel the freshness of the sardines. It's very refreshing.
I like the sauce very much, yeah.
Do you use tobanjan quite often?
Oh, no, never.
I thought so. Not in Italian food.
It's good you've made the rolls so thin. Makes them nice and crispy, and the fish cooked just right. No fishy smell, yet I can taste the sardine.
And now Noda preparing servings of his sardine meatball soup, his first try at this.
The color, before I tasted, I was impressed with the color. And now I'm sensing the strong smell of sardines, so let me try first.
I would have preferred it a little less oily, in my opinion, if I may say that.
Now that I've tasted it, I like the soup very much, but the sardine meatballs, I didn't want them like this, in this way, if I may say so in my humble opinion. Yeah.
The sardines, they're braised in a sweet and sour sauce. It's very nicely done. And the risotto itself is quite good, but the texture of the scallions is a bit too pronounced. That you could have improved on.
This is very good. But one thing, like he said, the yellow scallions are a bit in the way, I think. The yellow scallions are overpowering the flavor of the risotto in my mouth. My preference would have been to have this without yellow scallions.
I did too much. Yeah.
And now up the dishes of Iron Chef Chen.
Okay, here I go.
No fish smell.
Well, I used milk to take care of that problem.
Milk does help mask the smell. Yes.
This is against the rule. I break rules occasionally myself, but pros breaking rules are, of course, more sophisticated than in my case. It's good, but I want ice cream to be sweet, please.
This is not ice cream.
This is mousse, right?
It didn't look too hot, but, that's not important. It's the depth that's just, it's been entertaining my taste buds. Yeah, it's great.
I think it's a masterpiece. It's worth jumping around for.
Thank you. I left the innards in these. Could be difficult if you don't like them.
Innards are part of the fish. I think it matches quite nicely, I think. And are these deep-fried spinach here? Oh, I like this very much.
Well, I was very careful eating it, bit by bit. Every element was good. Tasting differently. It's a small fish with a myriad of flavors. Truly a masterpiece.
I like this myself. I have this at home.
So the soup is just great. The shark fins and winter melon, they're superb. With the other vegetables, the problem is the smell of the sardines and the meatballs. It's still coming through.
I like the winter melon best in this soup, absorbing all the flavors. But to be honest, I'm not crazy about spicy food. So this was a bit fiery for me. I know my wife loves spicy food, so she must be very happy, I'm sure.
Some sharp comments for both chefs. Which man will pull through? We'll find out.
イワシという腐りやすい素材をもとにアイデアとアイデアが激しくぶつかり合った今日の素晴らしい戦い。一つだけ心配があります。いくらイワシが腐りやすいからといって勝負に負けたからといって腐らないでください。それでは発表します。
Gourmet Academy under the gun today. 2 straight losses by Iron Chefs coming in, and news of Iron Chef Michiba being sidelined. Challenger Noda, Don Sabatini's man, taking a page from his opponent's playbook, and Chen doing likewise with the tough theme ingredient. Who takes it? Whose cuisine reigns supreme?
鉄人陳慶信!
It's the Iron Chef. Chen stops the skid. Iron Chef's back in the win column. Horrible specter of a 3rd straight loss averted, even though it was a tough one for Chen. Noda had the edge theme-wise. Don Sabatini so confident he predicted victory for his man. And certainly Michiba, watching from his hospital bed, has got to be feeling better about this. And Chen, the relief visible, coming through today and winning. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi.